Your boy Dash Resource. We here for Sell Stocks, Not Dope. We here every Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. And you know what I mean? Let's get to the bag today, man. Listen, I see a lot of people are nervous about this new COVID that's going around now. You know what I mean? People are nervous about it, not me. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But let's think about the bag involved, right? The easy thing for me to come on today to tell you to invest in vaccines stocks, right? I'm not. That's low-hanging fruit to me. Let's tell you how you're going to get that bag no matter what, right? So let's think about things called ETFs. What are ETFs, Peanut? Look. Everybody on here, Pfizer, everybody jumping, right? But nah, let's think about this thing called ETFs, right? Let's get the technical term, just so I don't look like a raging idiot, right? So for the layman's term, it is exchange traded funds, right? So basically, this is like a stock per se that you can invest in that are investing in multiple different other things, right? So let me talk to y'all about that. Before we get too crazy in this thing, make sure y'all go to my YouTube page and y'all subscribe. I want to talk to y'all today. So I'm not trying to do this view, because we still got to fix some mic issues with that. Let me just talk to y'all today. You know what I'm saying? We going old school, the way we used to when I was in that back corner. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk exchange trans funds, man. Now, for people that are scared to invest, this is a good video for them to get in, right? The good time to get in right now will be to watch a video like this, because you can invest in companies that already invest, is what I'm trying to say. An ETF is a company that always invests into other stocks, and you can invest in those stocks. Or you can invest in the company that invests in these stocks. So you don't have to be a professional. You can invest in professionals. Does that make any sense to y'all? So you see ETF, this is literally a company of professionals that invest already. You can just invest in them rather than you say, hey, Peanut, I got $50 and you know what I'm saying, if we flip that, then no, don't hit me up for that, all right? That $50 will be used for me to teach you stocks. That's it. Like, it's not going to be for you to invest in me at all. You know what I mean? So let's go to some of these things I put together. One thing that I want to let y'all know is, like, for instance, so during this time of uncertainty, invest in things that you know is going to happen, right? So out of this new COVID strain that everybody's scared of, that brings on that offset feeling of we need more things of less access to people. Does that make any sense? Right? So if we're going to be using cars and people driving people around in cars, that's a person. You want to alleviate that person. When you think of fast food, they want to alleviate that person, right? This is the autonomous, is like the technical term for it, right? But let's think about that sector real quick before we get to the fast food part, and that'll probably be next week. How wink? One of them eyes, I don't know. One of them eyes, right? Let's think about electric vehicles. That is a part where you're not just betting on the vaccine, right? Because you can bet on the vaccine, and people say, that vaccine wasn't as bad as the last vaccine, and then the stock that you're thinking of buying, Pfizer, it tanks, right? Let's think about a two-horse pony. Let's think about betting on two things at once rather than this one, right? Because the electric vehicles, exactly. John is already headed in the direction I'm thinking of, right? Electric vehicle stocks are on fire right now. Lucid Motors are on fire right now. You know why? It's an electric vehicle. But did you know you can index it? Indexing is where you can literally buy EV stocks, which is electric vehicle stocks, right? But I went further in the education for y'all today, bro. I really did the research for y'all. You want to hear what I got to say? All right. So you can invest in ETFs that are positioning themselves already profitable in these same type of stocks. An ETF, like I said before, is a stock that is comprised of someone who's purchasing other stocks, such as I hope one day my investment group, which is Seneca Fund Investment Group, the youngest all-black hedge fund in Dayton, Ohio. Salute to my team. We doing good. We just bought some new vending machines. Well, we voted on it, but it's coming. You know what I mean? We doing a lot of great things in the Cincinnati / Dayton metropolitan area, man. But so ETFs, right? So I'm gonna give you an example of an ETF, right? So an example of ETF would be a stock that owns these stocks already, right? They'll own Google, they'll own Nvidia, they'll own Microsoft, they'll own Apple. You know what I mean? They'll own Tesla. They already position themselves well in these stocks already. Before you try to go buy Tesla right now for $1,100, they already bought it at $600 when it hit its last slide. You are investing in these companies that already bought it for the price that you would like to get it at. Don't that sound good? Don't that sound easy rather than you saying, I'm going to go buy Tesla tomorrow? You can go and invest in some of these companies that already invested in these companies for you already. They're already making trades for you. You ain't got to do nothing. You can be hands-free with them. These are called ETFs. So let's get to some of the ETFs that are sectored into the electric vehicle market. Let's get to it. Yo, I can't go too far without talking about the metaverse, right? So, all right. But before we get to that, we're going to do a quick segue. My man Bobby Long made me spin the whip back. Let me spin the whip back, right? So I invested in Mana, right? Which is the cryptocurrency that they're saying is going to be tied to the metaverse. For all of y'all that's on Facebook, you on metaverse right now. You are in the metaverse right now, right? You already in the metaverse, right? So every exchange y'all do, such as right now, y'all don't know because a lot of y'all don't do Facebook shows, Facebook lives. They're going to start. Well, they already pay creators to do the same thing. Like, for instance, everybody be like, yo, like, go to my YouTube. Facebook actually pays you too, right? So the currency associated with these things is things you need to think about, right? So when you go to your messenger, you can go click to say, pay this person, right? So it may say, pay this person in US dollars, right? But let's say, for instance, Facebook is going to say, now they'll only get paid in Mana, or they'll get paid in whatever cryptocurrency that is associated with this app. That's what you start thinking of right now. So Mana is one that I'm investing in right now. Mana is Decentraland is the name of it, but they are been said to be tied with Facebook, the metaverse. Do your own due diligence when it comes to that. I'm just giving you what I'm investing in when it comes to that. Shout out to my man Bobby Long who put me on Crypto Island. Crypto Island, bro. I made money with you on that, bro. Shout out to Bobby Long. So listen, let's talk about ETFs. So let's go to one of several. Let's go to several different ETFs for electric vehicles, right? This is the ETFs for electric vehicles. These are people that are invested strictly in electric vehicles. And if you are interested in electric vehicles, you ain't got to go invest in all of them. You can invest in one of these companies that are already invested in multiple ones. You ain't got to bet on the train. You bet on the railroad, baby. All right, so listen. Today been good. I'm finally not sick. I didn't have COVID. I didn't. So listen. I do feel better today, so I got a little more energy than I normally got. But rock with me, all right? So the very first one we're going to go to is a simple one. The ticker is called DRIVE, D-R-I-V. Let's go to it right now, and let me see if y'all can see it on here. We're going to DRIVE. Oh, I got to switch my camera, my bad. The trade view, here we go. And let's go to here and let's look up. Here we go. We're going to put it right here where y'all can see it. Hopefully y'all can see it. We all good. Let's put in DRIV ticker. All right. So out of this, you can go look and see that you can invest in a stock that's investing a lot of them for $30. But you can also look up to see what stocks they actually own. It's public knowledge. Right? So you can look up what they own. So they'll give you a whole listing of this. So you got Nvidia, you got Tesla, you got Apple, you got Microsoft. That's why ETFs are kind of like cool little safe bets, because they're already investing in other things. Like I said before, you want to buy a good stock on a bad day. But if you are a person that's like, I don't want to watch my stock every day, I want something that's safe, you literally have stocks that are comprised of other stocks. You don't have to just say, I want to buy Apple. So for instance, if you bought Apple by itself, right, and Apple takes a tumble, right, the stock you invested in as an ETF won't take a tumble because they have money spread out in Microsoft, Nvidia, and Tesla. Don't that make sense? Don't that make sense? So if you're taking a band and you're saying, okay, I'm going to put a band in Apple, right? You potentially are safer in buying an ETF than doing that, because, and also your windfall could be higher or lower depending on if they have a portfolio that Nvidia would benefit from, or Microsoft would benefit from, or Apple just benefits from, or Tesla, right? You can literally not bet on one horse, you can bet on the whole stable, right? Let's do another one. Ooh, y'all gonna love me. Y'all gonna love me. Let's do another one. Cars. But they spell it, of course. I love irony, right? Cars. Let's look up cars. Cars is another ETF, right? Which stands for Crane Shares Electric Vehicles and Future Mobility, right? I mean, I'm not saying it's doing great after one day. Do your own due diligence. But you can say what companies are in cars. Tesla, Analog Devices, NXP, Semiconductors, NV. See, do you see the point I'm getting here? So during this time where y'all are uncertain over what to buy, you can either put your money in a place I like safe, such as a dividend stock, where you're literally getting money on it, no matter if it's up or down or sideways, you're going to make money off of it. Oh, man. Watch them. Nah. But anyway, so let's do another one. We got another one. Let's go to hell. Let's go to hell. You motherfucker. Who wrote this script? All right. Let's go to hell. $59.25 a share. You can invest in this stock and you can say, hey, let's see, what is hell comprised of? They're gonna say, let's see, what? The other one is popped right up, so let's just see. All right, here we go. So what stocks make up hell? So then they'll show you Avis, Tesla, Veneer, you know what I mean? Veneers, you know what I mean? Aspen. So as you can see, these are stocks that are comprised of other things. So let's do another one. iDrive stock. Is that it? IDRV. IDRV. Another little cheap little stock right now, right before, you know what I'm saying, the influx of what was going on. You can see what companies they're invested in. Nvidia, Alphabet, which is Google, Apple, Qualcomm, and 21 other stocks, right? So I'm just saying, you can literally not be sitting here thinking, I'm scared to invest. I don't want to do too much money. I'm scared. You can invest in companies that are already investing. Let's do another one. Boom. Shine a light on your boy. All right. This one is lit. No pun intended. All right. Lit. Right? Lit is lit. Look at it. It's $92. Let's see what. Is there a good investment? Does it pay a dividend? No, it doesn't. Let's look up the stocks in there. Let's see what we find out on this one. Let's see what companies are in the lit stock. So they have 25 different shares, but some of the biggest one is Alp, which is 14% of the shares. Like, because by law, they have to show you what they invest in. These are a bunch of ones I've never heard of before, so I'm going to take a deep dive on this one in my own. This is one I wasn't that familiar with until today. With them being up like this one, let's look at their 1 year marker real quick. I hope y'all can see this. This is like a really good stock to get in, and this probably be something I'm buying on Monday if everything looking good. Let's do another one. Let's do one last one. Y'all better not forget the name of these. V-Car? Well, let's run them down again. Drive. Cars with a K. Hell, because y'all all going to hell. iDrive. It's lit, like lit. And V-Car, Virgin, V-Car, you know what I mean? So, like, let's look at this stock right here. Stock. You have the Alp stock again, you got Nvidia, you got Amazon, and you got Nestle or whatever, right? But, like for instance, you can use this in your own sector. Like, it doesn't have to be electric vehicles. You can look up ETFs for every single sector, and you'll find one. And you can look into what they buy, right? So let's say you look into like, for instance, like the vaccine ETFs. I'm pretty sure they're out there. You can look into people that are into medical ones, and you can look into see what sectors they are actually invested in. I hate when we just go back there. So for instance, so you can invest where they're investing. So you don't have to be sitting here guessing so much, or you don't know what to buy, because I get that question all the time. Pino, what should I buy? What should I buy? Invest in something that you find interesting, because I find the whole stock market interesting, obviously, because I like looking at every single thing in there, everything that I find interesting. I want to see how I can make money off of it. That's called being a creative investor. But at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all, it's so many easy ways y'all can make money off of what you already know. You don't have to come to me for where to buy. It's all about entry points. So next week, maybe I should do a whole show on entries. When should I buy? Thumb up this, share this, and say, next week we talking about when do I buy and when do I sell. Let's do a whole video on that. Reshare that part if y'all interested in that. Know what I mean? It's lit right now. You know what I mean? Yes, buy the dip. You know what I mean? Exactly. So if Apple's in all of these different places, shouldn't you have Apple inside your portfolio? Right? That's a technical company, right? So if you are worried about where to invest, look where other investors are investing, right? Or you can watch my channel every single day. I do a daily pick. Y'all knew it was coming. That ain't COVID. So anyway, if you are interested in my daily picks, every single day on YouTube, I drop a pick. Go to my page, Dash Resource on YouTube. Terrible promo. Go to my YouTube page where I drop a daily pick every single day. And then every Sunday we here, you know what I'm saying, we meet, you know what I'm saying, I ask y'all how was y'all food and all that. You know what I mean? It's a sell stocks, not dope. Every Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m.-ish. Welcome to the cool table, man. I'm glad y'all are getting into these videos, man. For real, man. I'm proud of y'all. People make money off of that Black Friday video. They made money off of the toys video. Let's continue to make money off of this. Position yourself very well for the electric vehicles, man. And if not, at least invest in a company that is invested in them. Make sure we shout out the sponsor, which is t-shirtking247.com, man. We here every single Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m.-ish for Self Stocks Not Dope. You get my book free on Amazon. Make sure y'all look for us tomorrow, Monday. We got a very dope lineup for the Legendary People podcast, man. Shout out to y'all, man. If y'all got questions, DM me, man. Sorry, it's hard to read questions on here. But y'all, man. Welcome to the cool table, baby.